guys, welcome to another Photography Tip Tuesday where I give you a photography tip every Tuesday to help you to improve your photography. So today I actually wanted to teach you guys how to create a silhouette image. And like after you learn this, you're gonna be like, oh, it's that simple? So let's not waste any more time and let's get started. So when creating a silhouette image, it is very important to have your light source behind your subject. So before you start snapping pictures, you need to have in your head what light source are you going to be using. Now you can take silhouettes indoors or outdoors, but for this example, I'm going to be talking about using indoor light to accomplish this. So for an example, you can use window light, you can use light coming through your door, or you can even use a softbox. So for this example, I'm going to be using a softbox. So after you've figured out what light source you're going to be using, you need to find a subject. So go grab a person or an animal or a toy, whatever it be, go grab something. Next, you want to place your subject right in front of your light source. So I'm going to be placing my subject right in front of my softbox. So now, after you've done that, you need to expose for the softbox, for your light source, not for the subject. This part is very, very important because if you were to expose for your subject is going to be lit up and then the background's going to be extremely bright. But what you want is actually for your subject to be extremely, extremely dark, like there's some shadowed ghost figure. Okay guys, so here is my horse and this looks absolutely horrible, absolutely horrendous. And the reason why is because one, my ISO is way too high, it's at 800, and two, my shutter speed is way too small, it's at 1/100th of a second. So what I want to do first is I want to lower my ISO. And I want you guys to know that you can expose for your light source by pointing your camera to your softbox or window or whatever and exposing for that. But right now I'm in live view mode and I'm just gonna kind of go with the flow. So I'm gonna lower my ISO to right there, 1/60th. And I'm just gonna go on and take my shutter speed up. And notice how when I'm upping my shutter speed, my subject gets darker and darker. And so does the background, but you really don't have to worry about that because that can easily be fixed in post. But don't always rely on post. I'm not saying that or anything, but in this situation, it's gonna be kind of necessary. So I'm gonna go about 1/200th of a second, and my ISO is at 1/60th, and that looks pretty good. So my subject is probably about half a foot away from the softbox, and notice how you're still able to see a little detail. So like around here, you can see some highlights. You could probably see some highlights right down the face of this little toy horse or whatever. So that's because he is so close to the softbox. Now, if you want him to be completely in shadow without any sorts of highlights going around him, and this is called rim lighting, without any type of rim lighting, all you have to do is move your subject further away from your light source. So I'm gonna do that and we'll see the results that we get. Okay, so my horse is probably about 2 to 2.5 feet away from the softbox. And notice how there's absolutely no type of rim lighting on him. He's completely in the shadows. It's a very nice silhouette. It's nice and crisp, and yeah. So if this is the type of look you're going for, just place your subject further away from the light source. And again, the closer your subject is to their light source, the more, rim lighting you're going to get, and vice versa. So yeah, really not that hard. So guys, I know this tutorial was extremely fast, but it's because it's just that simple. All you have to do is expose for your light source rather than your subject. So if you don't know how to work your exposure manually, I highly suggest searching on YouTube or Google on how to do so, because you should really know how to do that in order to get a silhouette look. So guys, that's just about it. So if you like this tutorial, give me a thumbs up. If you have any questions or comments or any of that jazz, please comment down below. And if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe. Thanks guys, and I will see you guys next Tuesday.